Welcome back to the Liquid Late Nights podcast. I don't know about you, but if I'm going to go see something about a 3,000-year-old story, I feel like most people are going to look darker than you think. But I don't know. What do I know? That's CD. I'm Mr. A. Hey, the Odyssey, #1 movie, making all the money, killing all the haters. 124
Well,
million domestic, like 139 international, so two something for opening weekend. Great critic score, great audience score, packed houses. You can't count against Christopher Nolan at any time.
yeah, people are losing their mind, and sometimes you feel sorry for people when they kick dust about nothing about the casting in this movie, which means it still goes back to the American educational system, right? We don't know anything. I was reading an article, well, not one article. It came up on my Instagram feed with the Nolan was talking about why he cast what's his kid ASAP Rocky to play one of these
Mm.
characters. He said because he's a spoken word guy, and that's what in the theater in those times people performed. They was spoken word, and he said he was the perfect guy to play the character. People are losing their mind because they can wear his woke. I guarantee you, what years the Odyssey set in 2,000 years ago?
3,000 years ago. It's
Yeah. So
ridiculous. A long time ago.
how many Western Europeans could even
Right? Talk?
had a pair of
Go anywhere?
jeans, take a bath? Not that I'm trying to insult anybody, but it's just sometimes it's the silliness of it. It's beyond reproach. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, if you take the Odyssey as an actual correct interpretation of the written of the oral tradition that was passed down and people telling about this story, you know, armies from all over that area came through. Armies came from African continent. Armies came from the East. This was like, for all intents and purposes, a world war. So there's going to be faces of everybody running around there.
But
Also,
it's
the
based
area,
In the Mediterranean basin, right?
yeah.
Okay, so
But but armies came to fight there. So you got what, olive skinned, darker skinned.
you got North Africa, you got southern, what they call Southern Europe, Italy, Greece, Crete, all these areas around there, and Mesopotamia. Then you go on the African coast, Egypt, probably at the time, they wouldn't call it that, but
Uh,
Alexandria, well, Libya, they
Ethiopia.
called it Libya, one part of it. All these people, Mediterranean-based people, it was not OP. It was like these were like, you had to be because it's so hot in that part of the world. You would have survived anyway. Basic human anatomy said it'd been melanated people. So I don't know, these guys want, we need Brad Pitt. I'm okay with Brad, but he's come on, dude. What is he, Irish or something? And anyway, so
Yeah, I think they were people were bitching before they even saw it, and then people went and saw it and realized it's good, and then all these people are like, oh well, it's because they paid off the reviewers or they paid off the audience.
the naysayers. That's because
Yeah,
they won't let they
okay,
lying eyes
yeah,
believe or see
or
what they.
the studios bought the tickets, so that's why the numbers are up. That's not how studios try to do this stuff.
They trying to make some money. They ain't spending no money.
Yeah, yeah, they're going to tell you this movie lost money by the time it's all said and done. Don't play with them. So, but my plan was to see it today. It did not come through, so I'm gonna have to reschedule and make this happen for
Are
next
you
week.
going to try to see it on the what do you call it, 7 millimeter, the film version of it?
So no, and here's why.
It's a 3 month backlog.
No, so I did some research. Here's the thing. IMAX, like he filmed everything on IMAX.
Yeah.
He had to get IMAX Corporation to make these new cameras to make it easier for him to film and lighter, all this stuff. The actual true IMAX projectors in this country, the actual true ones, are about 50 years old. They're being held together by spit wire and chewing gum because A, they lost the original blueprints, and B, they don't manufacture the parts anymore. There's nothing in the supply chain. So anything that's actually got a IMAX projector, they're just holding on like, oh please Lord, don't do it.
It's like when I was in grade school, they had the overcheck when the tape break to get some the masking tape out and tape it back together, keep going. Okay, all right, I got
They
it.
can't fix it. They can't fix it. But then anything, then the next tier down is like IMAX certified, so it's more modern stuff, but it's not. They still can't run the 70 millimeter stuff. You got to bring out a projector every time. Like I think I saw something. They had to bring out stuff from Interstellar and maybe something else in between when he does this because there's only so many projectors left that can do it. So as long as you're seeing it in a premium theater like a Dolby or what's some of the other ones? Dolby's the one that comes to mind. But if you're seeing in a premium theater, you're gonna be fine. I don't think you need to go search out IMAX or IMAX
Well,
Lite or whatever.
there's only one the only one that's here in Tampa area from where I live is 10 miles or so away. I'm not going anywhere. It's too
Yeah,
far.
yeah. As long as you're
I
seeing a
mean,
premium theater with a great sound system and whatever, you're gonna be. I think you're gonna be fine.
I may go.
So
I think I'm just gonna go to the Cinema Bureau in Hyde Park.
yeah,
Have a brewski and sit back. I'm gonna go see it. But take me an afternoon by myself and go see it next week or something.
yeah.
Uh,
AMC dropped in some more showing, so now I'm seeing Dolby again next week. I wasn't seeing Dolby past like Tuesday, but now I'm seeing them. So I'm like,
so it's
they
AM,
know to get some money.
well, there's an AMC up at the old mall up on off of Kennedy. Man, I just go there.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
seeing all the promos. I'm seeing some 7 millimeter. I'm seeing you can see it in a big screen if you want, but and they have the whole rest of this week and up until next week by themselves because Spider-Man's not out till next Friday at the time of taping. So they got all this time to just keep piling in. Um, so
but
all the
okay,
reviews
no,
are
I
good.
was wrong about it. It's not ASAP Rocky. It's Travis Scott that's in the movie.
Same mumble rap, a little different. I'm
I
sorry, I
don't
know,
know
I
the
don't know.
difference either. On the,
Hey,
that's why.
I know they do. They're out there. It's fine. They're fine. The fine performers, and they just get them in there. Oh Lord, they're mad about Elliot Page too, but again, just get them in there. It's fine. Um,
Who's Elliot Page? He said like by gender, by
yeah, yes, Elliot is trans man. He has one scene as a particular character, and people were trying to make a scene about that. But again, if you look at history, there's a good chance half these people, if not three
yeah,
quarters,
yeah. They were all what you
yeah,
call it.
they're, oh,
They
they're,
had a different way of looking at things than
right,
what we do now. Yeah, they were all
right.
like
So just
non-binary. What's this term they use now? Non-binary, which I don't really know what that means, but
they're just doing the thing. So we're going to see.
they got a great
So,
cast though. Got a lot of people that know it. It's in it.
yeah,
Yeah, I've seen it
yeah.
do great work. So hey,
And I love how people you didn't read the original stuff, and then some people, especially in Florida, I'm like, I don't remember reading it, but apparently a lot of school systems down here did at some point, either middle school or maybe beginning of high school. I don't remember. I don't
when
remember
was
encountering it.
that?
People were saying like they were in their 40s and 50s, so this would have been 90s and 2000s
Oh, I
allegedly.
know it wasn't when I was coming along.
No,
We
they
had
skipped that.
Alistair and Jip, huh?
The Reader's Digest version. It'll be fine. Um, all right, so moving on. Go see. We're going to see the Odyssey. We weren't checking it out. But then,
Again, they're saying it's epic. It's just they say the cinematography is just worth it alone. It's just
yeah,
a sit. And I look that's the kind of stuff I really like in a film is if it's done well, it's shot well, you can say, man, this is realistic. It's like it old stuff, Not like I want to see, John Wayne playing, Genghis Khan in 1950 with he's a little beard on. No, man,
they're
stop it.
doing they're doing effects in camera. It's not a lot of CGI. It's like they're doing stuff. They're doing it. If you can't do it with a real person, they're doing it in some ways, so it's going to trick you to think it is. But listen, go check it out. Look at the thing. Now, the other thing that has a lot of CGI, though, however, because Marvel decided that, you know what? Let's go ahead and drop this. They went on and finally dropped this Avengers Doomsday trailer. Man, 500 million views in like 24 or 48 hours.
I watched it, dude. That trailer is awesome, dude.
Yeah, yeah. And I know they're lying to me in half of it, but that's okay. I'm
Well, they
ready.
got a lot of cameos in it that probably won't show up any
Yeah,
place.
man, I still remember. Oh God, what was it? I still remember that Infinity War trailer at the end shot is all the Avengers running towards the screen, including the Hulk. And then you get to the movie, you're like, Hulk ain't in this movie. He ain't even here. Who had this shot? So yeah, but it looked great. They ready to roll. They got Comic Con this week. San Diego Comic Con's this week, and they have the Hall H presentation Saturday night, And since DC's not going because they shamed, um, they'll have all the headlines. They'll probably announce. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to announce because they already dropped the trailer. Tickets already went on sale. I don't know what they're announcing. I don't know if they're announcing cast for whoever the new X Men are going to be. I don't know what they're doing, but it looked good. It looked real good. Am I going to open weekend? Probably not. Am I? I think those tickets are already sold out anyway. Plus, I got to get tickets for Dune, but it's fine.
So I'm watching drop stuff that's dropping on just on regular television, but on streaming services. I watch this stream. I forget, is it on? It's one called Lucky just started. It's 2 episodes. It's like basically a female, best word for her, Jack Ryan. So no, not Jack Ryan. No, 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 no. It's an action movie, but it's a little chick that she, but it's actually pretty good. Called Lucky.
Okay.
And
There,
huh?
there. I ask what system what streaming service is that on?
I wish I could remember. Give me a second. Oh, Apple TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you got I watched and I've been hearing a lot about with this movie with Matt Damon and this other buddy with it, and Ben Affleck. You know what's the name's guy and called The Rip. It's I watched. I'll finish it, but I didn't have time. It's so intense, but it's really good. The dialogue is action, but it's a lot of intense dialogue. If you ain't paying attention, it's so much stuff is going on in this movie. I'm like, man, this movie is damn good. So I said, I'm about last night getting kind of sleep. I said, you better wait and get the second half later on, and you can pay attention because it was that
It's
intense.
Affleck and Damon. Matt Damon. That came and
Yeah,
went pretty quick. I remember. I don't remember seeing trailers for that.
but was that the theater?
Yeah,
I thought it just dropped.
I thought it went
Did
into
it?
a theater. I think it's just now on Apple now, but I think it went to a theater or for a very short time. I think.
I don't. Yeah, maybe it did. No, it's on Netflix.
Oh.
Now it dropped on Netflix, and it's good.
Oh. Okay.
It's good.
Okay.
If you're into some, no, it's basically a shoot 'em up, but again, it's a shoot 'em up with some. It's not like some of the shoot 'em ups you can sit there and say, hey, I can write this. You already know how it's going to end. You know everything. You know those kind of movies. I generally just okay. I'm done. I'm moving on.
This one made you work. All right. This one made you work.
Yeah, just stay with it. Did we lose? Okay.
Mhm. How's that meme go? All right, we're gonna move on to a little sports talk then. If you like our entertainment, we're gonna do a little sports. World Cup has completed. Congratulations to España, to Spain, winning
Thanks,
over
Spain.
Argentina 1-0.
Thanks, Spain, because we didn't need Argentina. This town was full of everybody wearing Argentina jersey. Every little bar, every little place you can drive through the city downtown, number Argentina jerseys everywhere like that.
Really?
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
funny.
yeah, yeah. And I was saying, no, no, no. We want. I got a good roof for one of these two. I'm going with Spain, 'cause Argentina. It's like Sam. Usually, good look. Sometimes you go to Instagram and see what Sam Jackson said about Argentina. They getting the rip, but anyway, they probably deserve it.
Yeah.
But it was actually I listened to most of it. I didn't watch. I watched some of it, but I listened. It was. I think the guys that ran out of gas, but there was some good ball. I mean, Spain was shooting, man. They just couldn't. The Argentine gold. What do you got? Goalie. The guy's he's. I mean, he had like 15 saves or something like that. They were tearing him up too, but he was saving them all.
Yeah, they're just it was definitely a defensive struggle versus the other semifinal, the third place game, which ended up 6-4 for England, France. And that reminded me of an NBA All Star game when nobody plays
Yeah,
defense.
I didn't care. Yeah,
It's like I'm trying not to
it
get
was like
hurt.
a
I gotta go
total
back
of
to
10
work.
goals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm trying
nobody
not
didn't
to get
care
hurt
because
anymore.
they're trying
So
to get back to their regular job, their real job.
mm-hmm. You all guys get paid. They were sucking up the Messi so much during that entire weekend. Like ESPN features, Fox features, commercials. I saw a Michelob Ultra commercial. Thank you. It's just like a whole list of all the things. I'm like,
I
oh my
saw
god.
what's the best battery brand? I can't remember what
Uh,
brand. I said
or Duracell or
Duracell
yeah,
commercial.
uh huh.
I said, I'm tired of messing with little, take this little 5'4" button, get on back to
Or
Argentina.
Energizer, might have been Energizer.
No,
Yeah,
it was
they.
Duracell.
It was zero cell. Okay, that's funny. Hey, hey,
I guess well, he plays for Florida team though, right?
he plays for
Miami.
Miami. He plays for the Miami
Okay,
team.
okay. So I'm in. No, I have to
Yeah.
move. I'll back a team out of Orlando instead.
Well, there you go. Get
But
ready.
no, but it was overall a success. The World Cup, I guess they said the last that game on was it Sunday, 30 million eyeballs. That's a lot. Then there's those people complaining that it was too U.S. centric.
Oh,
Canada and Mexico got overshadowed because I guess 22 of the matches there was 22 American cities. I knew it was that many cities. They had it. There's a lot of cities in the U.S.
there's a
had it.
lot of cities in the U.S. Um, I don't know what to tell you. We had more in the stadiums that they worked. I
Could
think
do it,
technically
yeah.
with a lead host, there's just they tapped in more countries. But
Canada had all their games for their team that featured in Canada, and of course
mm-hmm.
Mexico got it's Azteca
Yes, yeah,
Aztec Stadium in Mexico City, which I'd like to go to Mexico City one day, just kind of hang out up there. So,
I heard it's nice.
yeah,
I heard it's nice. So, but yeah, shout out, great, great series. I think a lot of people were very excited. People got into it. I know people in my house were interested. We won't. We're gonna leave it alone. However, when they get ready to take a team picture, if you ain't on the team, don't be in the picture. And that's all we're gonna say about that.
and leave the trophy alone.
Leave the trophy alone. Put the trophy down.
That's embarrassing. Yeah, Hercules, Hercules. But that's some for us as citizens of the United States of America, the continental U.S. It's embarrassing. I'll leave it at that.
Mm,
And everybody know that.
mm. Um, let's move that. I'm gonna move that to last because that goes into the other segment. But you must put this on. LeBron Watch 2026. The decision part 14. Where are we at? What are we doing? What's happening?
I don't know. It's just okay. So
Who's
I
hitting up your
supposed
BlackBerry? What you hearing?
that's funny. Okay, so a lot of people were saying like LeBron was going to do it. He was waiting for the World Cup to end, so he had a news cycle all to himself. Yeah, okay, maybe. Uh, at the same time, it's the content for the people who talk that talk sports talk radio stuff. They some of them are complaining, but really they get something to continue to talk about because LeBron moves stuff like that.
Mhm.
I know they said that the Adam Silver said, "Come on, LeBron, make a decision. We got to make the schedule," which makes sense.
Yeah.
But I
Pick,
don't
pick a
know.
team so we know which ones are going to be like primetime NBC. Come on, we got to go.
So it still says either Miami. But some dropped this morning and said it was Miami, but then Miami released something. Said somebody there was an accident. Somebody released some kind of scheduling or for a press conference that he was coming to Miami, but that they said they didn't do it. It was an accident. Now, come on,
Yep.
accident or Cleveland or Golden State or Philly.
So, so we're basically still where we were at because that's
Yeah,
all the teams been talking about this whole time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the guy made a good point the other day. Said even though the idea for Philly is a great idea, but who at 40 some years old want to go play in Philly in the wintertime? Because NBA is a winter sport. There's a lot of cold, icy butts out at night trying to go to games. And yet, and same with it's actually the same with Cleveland. Cold. So Miami, South Beach, or San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
All depends on what you want to do.
Yeah.
But it's a big deal. They keep the engines going and people still selling the airtime, talking about it. Now there's some people there's shows that come on NBA in the morning with what's that guy named Scalabrine, the other guys. I don't watch these guys anymore because they're straight up haters and their show is awful. I'm just putting it out there like that. So I don't do it anymore. So I'll watch First Take and I watch Get Up with the other guys in the morning, but listen to them and stuff. But I put those what's the other guy named Worldwide Rob and Brian Scalabrine. I'm putting it out there now. They suck. Okay, anyway, this is me.
On record.
Yeah, because they're haters. He's a Celtic anyway, so I'm no low loss for him. I'm just telling you,
Okay, all right, all right. If you were to put some money down, where do you think he's going to land?
to be very, very frank and honest, I don't have a clue. And I watch all this stuff. It just to me, I just call up Rob and go back to the Lakers. But I could be biased on that.
Mm,
That's why I got to put some sense. Wait a minute, it makes more sense right now since the Lakers got the team set now. They need a three, a wing. They're trying to get Johnny Kaminga, but they can't settle on anything. They got a couple young guys. And LeBron could slot right in there. It makes sense. LeBron, call Genie up and do the deal and bust everybody's butt. Now that they got a team put together. He slots in
yeah.
at a three. You ain't got to work that much. Anyway, that's just me. The other teams that don't, it doesn't. And if he go to Cleveland, they got to get rid of James Harden, which he probably should anyway. I'm not much of a James Harden guy, but and then of course to Golden State, they got to get Anthony Davis, which is not going to happen. The guy in the Wizards guy said he's not trading Anthony Davis. So if you go to Golden State, it's just it's like the circus is in town. Everybody go come to see him and Steph Curry.
Hmm.
I mean, I understand that. They'll sell a lot of tickets. They make a lot of money. Like, you know what I mean? But that's it. What was the other one? Philly? And
Hmm.
Philly would be great, but again, it's Philly. They need about five basketballs because everybody on that team needs the ball. You got Joel Embiid if he can stay healthy. You got Maxey. They just got Jalen Brown, which I respect and I love this guy. I may pick Philly for my team in the East this year because I'm a Laker guy, but I always have an East team, and I may have to take Philly over the Knicks this year because the Knicks already got it now. So it's just because Jalen Brown's on that team. Now I'll do that. Other than that, what do you want?
Okay. Hmm. All right, we're gonna see. Come on, LeBron, make a decision. All right. I see you got this one. I think I know what this story is about. Anthony Edwards, baby mama drama.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. I just want to make sure. I saw a quick blurb on that.
All I saw was a blur, but it's amazing this kind of stuff goes on today. You think these guys would have better advisors and think more, you know what I
So
mean?
wait a minute. Which blurb did you see? Hold on.
He won this deal. I guess he won a deal someplace in Georgia, but this woman trying to get more extra money out of him. But the whole thing itself is, to
Is
me, I find just amazing, huh?
yeah, yeah. She was taking him for to increase. The one I saw was that she was taking him back in to increase the child support. It's already at 5,000 a month. She wanted more, and then the judge came back and dropped it down to 3,200.
Yeah, I know, saw that. But
So
this brought and she got a baby for another famous guy for little baby, I guess it is. So this lady here just rents out of her wombs, for checks. It says, dude, it's several of like well, it's maybe more seller, but I had this short conversation with a female about that. She shut me down because she had a point, but I said, okay, because hey, here's what it is. She said, you got to make a living somehow. And but to me, the guys are like, wow, you know what I mean?
mhm.
Huh?
It's just I'm always it just you hear about people talking about if you're that good of an athlete coming up into out of high school and going into college that you need to try to watch yourself. And I saw some things online. People was like, that's one of the things. Make sure people know where you're at. Make sure you know who's trying to be around you. Don't just let all these women just roll up on you. And it should be the same as you go into into a professional league. If you're that good, you should already have something in place that says, "Hey,
You need to have a bodyguard to stop gap these bras, man, and check them out before they get too close to you. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Do a credit check and everything, background on them. You got a smartphone right now. You should really do it right away.
yeah."
Take a fingerprint, take a thumbprint, and make a decision right there.
Mm.
And anyway, I just find it amazing in this day and time. But then again, I guess when you're out there, just out there hanging out, having cocktails and just doing your thing, you think you that cute, and she just like you because you good looking and handsome, all that kind of stuff. Not, anyway. That's
Mhm. Somebody
I
always
just thought
thought
it
so.
was they thought it was because I've seen a couple other people like that. There's a that have died. No, I was reading about this guy. What's the other guy? I can't think of his name right now. He plays for the Toronto right now, but the Lakers drafted him initially. But he and another NBA player got a child with the woman got a child from each of those guys. I'm like, good gracious alive. You know what I mean? I know, man. I just leave that be. Leave that be. I just thought it was. And then I saw a picture of this person. I said, really, dude? You know what I mean? It was
Yeah,
nothing exciting, nothing special.
maybe. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm leaving it alone. Maybe they're just not used to women coming up to them, and maybe this is like what they like, and they're just coming out of a situation where they assume this is. I don't know, because it always.
Well, this woman said she's a little older, she's more experienced, so I wouldn't say cougar in that sense, but she's older than him. He's 23, 24. This girl may be 30 or so. Who knows? If several of them operate out there like that,
Yeah, yeah,
they're
that's.
they're good.
I don't know if it's that good. That's a
I
lot of
didn't mean
money.
it like that.
No, that's a lot of money. If I had talent, if it's a lot of money, I don't know if I want to give my money like that. I don't know, man. I don't trust these. I don't trust people.
Again, you should have some. You're supposed to have security and stuff. Guys, just
Hmm.
stiff arm one of them and get them out your way. So
What is that here to say? Security.
yeah.
Oh Lord. But all right, come on, athletes, athletes on all stripes. Watch your money. Watch your money. All right, and then the big sports story for this week, which really isn't sports, but it kind of is, and I'm just gonna lump these two together. Is ESPN doing layoffs? Um, and some people are getting laid off dirty. Like Ryan Clark gets laid off during the show, during NFL Live, on air. He's there. They go to commercial. He comes back. He's gone.
So I didn't. So I don't know exactly what happened. So he didn't come back, or somebody made an announcement.
So part of the story I saw was that the layoffs were going to be announced the next day, but stuff was starting to come out the day before. So they to head it off. ESPN just started doing the layoffs right then. So he was informed, and I don't know if his agent told him. I don't know if a producer came through. I don't know if some leader of executive came through and was told that he was getting let go, fired, whatever you want to call it. And then the story he came out with today was saying that he asked, "Hey, do y'all want me still here? You want me to go?" I was like, "No, you can go." So he went, but that was in the middle of the show because all this stuff started breaking. He got let go. Cam Newton got let go.
You should let
Who
Cam
just
go
who
because of
just
that hat, huh?
well, but he just re-signed a multi-year deal, like recently. So that's crazy. Which means
So
he probably
they got to pay him a percentage of it or something.
yeah. They let go like their top like one of the top playboy guys on baseball. You know, a bunch of people got laid off. A lot of people trying to link it to the fact that about the sign that about the have Pat McAfee get a $60 million deal, and to justify these costs, they got to start cutting out some other people to pay this man. Um,
Is
but
Pat McAfee the ball guy that comes on?
uh, yeah, got a beard. He's on game day. He's got his own show in the afternoon. Like they bought his show out. Like he used to do his own podcast. He used to be an NFL player. Um, be a college football player, NFL player.
No, I'm thinking of the
Has a
wrong
big
guy.
following. You don't even see him.
I'm looking at him right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
I,
I don't know.
I mean, he's wild and crazy, and he's got that kind of young demo. So I know, and that's what they're kind of going for, kind of frat boy kind of situation. Um,
He's a
but
punter, dude. He's not really an NFL player.
listen, he got
I
paid
could have been a
nonetheless.
punter.
He got paid nonetheless, and I think he will tell people that, and he's getting paid now. Um, but since the NFL also, ESPN made this deal with the NFL, and they got 10% stake in the league. So now they're trying to justify that money because they're gonna have to pay for that. That's how they got the NFL Network and all this other stuff. So they're all in. So they got to make this money come from somewhere. So they're gonna start cutting stuff. And
Dude, they
on
was
air
like,
personality is the most. That's a quick fix.
so like 6 or 8 guys got like let go.
Yeah, if not more. Your Stephen A. Smiths is okay. Your first take guys are probably okay. Actually, I don't think any of them got out. But Ryan Clark supposedly was already on the radar because he pissed some people off about saying something about somebody else a couple of months ago, but it's
He
definitely.
was talking about. I read that he was talking about what happens. Okay, so these schools um, dropping DEI program and things like that. And he was with these. There were some people say, why should all these black athletes go to some of these so-called rest day schools? They're trying to drop DEI, but they're going to make money on these guys. They should go to like the blue state schools. And I think he was kind of got into that conversation that may have got him on the radar.
Hmm,
But you can't really. It's just all bizarre either way you look at it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But that's not the first time ESPN did that. We talked about it last week briefly about ESPN lay people off and then they come back or bring somebody. Well, what they'll do is they're gonna bring people back in for less money.
yeah,
That's always the case, you know.
yeah. If you want to come back, but a lot of these guys
Well, not
go and
even
they don't come
necessarily
back.
them. Know what I'm saying? They'll get bring
Somebody
other
new,
people
they
in
get somebody else, yeah,
for less money.
to slot in. Yeah,
I
yeah.
was talking about a business partner of mine back in the day when everything went bad in '08, right? And if you're retail sales manager and stuff like that, so it's like a coach, like an NFL, NBA coach. You're the first one to get shot. So, but then when they cut the shifts down, and so they was doing stuff with two managers as opposed to with they used to have four managers because of the situation. So when the economy comes back up, they think, well, shoot, we can just ride this horse and let's do it with two. We don't hire anybody else. We save money, and that's basically how these guys are doing it. It's just come on, dude. What do I know? I just listen. But they're killing me, man. But this is supposed to be the summer of I don't know.
The summer of sports. What are we going to?
Well, baseball is coming along, I guess. If you follow it, I heard a couple of some they had didn't they just have the All-Star weekend?
Just had All Star Weekend, home run derby, all that. Like right before or right in the middle of the World Cup. Um, yeah, they're All Star break, so they're back. The WNBA's back or coming into their All Star break.
Yeah, they still fighting with each other.
I also saw something on that. So this little fight they had with the finger point thing. Okay, that's gone viral. So a lot of there's merch up for it. There's a lot of stuff going on. People are making a lot of money off it. The league's not going to let them make money off of that because they said we can't create merchandise or this thing out of something that was a player confrontation. So which means she can't make any money off of it. The teams can't make any off of it, but every counterfeiter on Amazon or Temu or something can make money off of it. So they just left money on the table. You had a moment that people were talking about it, and it gone. So I thought that was interesting. There's decisions, the business decisions of the league, of that
They
particular league.
they can get out their own way, and they're just no man. I'll keep that to myself.
And I saw, I
Yes.
did say one more
Huh?
thing on that. I did see something where somebody was breaking down. It's like, was it Aja? Is it Aja Wilson?
Asia Wilson, yeah.
Asia Wilson is probably the best player in the league right now. But Caitlin Clark is still what's putting people in seats.
Because she's probably the second best player.
Yeah,
It's those two.
yeah.
So, but the problem that I have issue, and I don't really have issue with it. It's just why are these people kicking up so much dust? I saw
Mm-hmm.
it's some craziness. So I don't want to get into none of that, but it's just their numbers are their attendance numbers are up, the ratings are up, the money is up. They fly in private, and they still bitching and moaning. I don't get it. I do get it, but yeah, that's not. Huh?
Well, there you go. There's your sports talk.
I'd rather be watching baseball, huh?
Yeah, whoa, okay, whoa, down, slow down. Hey, preseason starts next month for NFL.
Yeah, I'm tired. They already started on the NFL talk this week. I said, "Can you give me a break here?" They listen to the top 10 quarterbacks and whether Mahomes is coming back. Is he better than Josh? What's the kid name from
Josh
Buffalo?
Allen.
Josh
Josh Allen.
Allen. Or my favorite quarterback because everybody's killing him is Jalen Hurts. I'm saying, why everybody's on Jalen Hurts? Been to the Super Bowl twice, won one Super Bowl MVP. They're saying he's not a top 10 quarterback. What does that mean? What does that mean?
I don't know what it means. Intangibles. Whatever they
Well,
decide to
yeah,
rate
but
them.
it don't stop him from winning. They're Philly
Yeah,
wins.
yeah.
But he said, well, it's not really him. It's they got a great team, got a great offensive line, great defensive line. Excuse me.
Okay.
But
I thought this was a team sport.
so yeah. But the kid is coming back from the Commanders, Jaden. I like him, but he's a little slim since he gets hurt a lot. He can play. He's nice to watch. So I don't know. And of course, the Cowboys are the Cowboys. We know we're going to be, the Cowboys ain't been in the big show in 30 some years. But hey, that's just the Cowboys. I'm not a hater, but I'm just
But
telling
we
you
still got to talk about them. Why do we got to talk about them? I don't want to talk
because
about
because it's a multi-billion-dollar operation, and Jerry Jones and his boys know how to promote them.
them.
So it's just they're talking about the Bucks. I don't know what the Bucks going to be this year. We're fine. I'll watch the Bucks because I live here. So hey, but NFL guys out there, I'm happy for you. You know what I mean, bring back Tom Brady.
Oh, that
Tom
man,
can play now.
fine.
Tom can play quarterback now at 50.
Tom's gonna be chilling out with Messi somewhere. They got him doing all the soccer stuff. Like, what's he got? He got all that Fox money. He's gonna have some. He's got that owner money, that Fox money. He fine. He ain't coming back. He good. He good. He went out on top. He good.
Yeah, I guess. What do I know?
Listen, this how you greatest of all time, and then you get this ownership money. You get these business. Listen, he fine. He ain't coming back. He's gonna do his deals. Take that next Netflix money. Uh, oh, one other baseball thing I want to hit real quick, and then we'll I think we'll close it out. Um, so we're still working on getting a baseball team in Orlando, a major league team. The league is talking about two expansion teams. So if assuming the Rays get their deal done, could y'all get y'all deal done already? Um, but the Orlando Dreamers organization has said they've secured about $1 billion in private funding or private deals, whatever. But to do what they want to do, they need about another 975 million, which they've asked for from Orange County from the tourist tax fund. That there's an extra percentage of money that gets taxed on anything tourist related in the county, and by state law, it has to be used to generate more tourism. So they got a presentation and is asking them for 975 million to go towards the stadium. They got the land picked out. They got design concepts. It's going to be down at the SeaWorld, iDrive, or south of Epic Universe area. Prime real estate. They still trying, and then then they'll see if they move a team or get an expansion team. They got money. Who is our does ambassadors from baseball? So they're still trying. So don't mess around. And tell your boys to get that deal done, or they're coming
I
down
wouldn't
I
want to
four.
get down on getting in that traffic down there for anything in the world. So where's Orlando's main deal at? Where's Orlando's main drag? With just people, just downtown Orlando surrounded by a pond, right? Like a
What
Gator Pit.
are you? What are you talking about? What? Oh my
Because we have the
god.
river here, the river walk, and the bay, and
I mean, there's a lake in downtown, but the downtown itself is not surrounded by a pond. What is
so
happening?
it surrounds the pond. My word,
Yeah, it
I missed that.
surrounds a pond.
A
There's a
creek.
lot of lakes around here. There's a lake. There's a lot of lakes in here. There's a lake by the camping world. Where the Jags are going to play. We got lakes. Don't worry about it. It's fine. He's so mad. Listen, we're gonna get that West Court done. You come down for a Magic game. You go see some Jags football. Maybe you'll get some baseball a couple years. Listen, we can have it all. MLS is already there. You come see the Lions play. Listen,
Do they have TV? They have the MLS teams have TV deals?
I believe it's Apple. I think it's Apple TV. Yeah, I know it is Apple TV. Yeah, because that's something when I was reading on the Messi deal with his ownership stake. It's Apple TV money, so they have exclusive rights. Um, which is why it's not as widespread. Because I think F1 did the same thing. Because F1 was ESPN for like 2 minutes, and then Apple bought the rights back again.
And where you got like Central Florida alone, just Polk County?
Oh, there's other
Huh?
cities.
Somebody,
Columbus,
somebody
L.A.
down there,
L.A. got a team still.
somebody down there fishing for fry hards, huh?
Oh my God. Seattle got a team, and it plays in that stadium that looked very nice during the World Cup. Also, NFL
Wow.
stadium. What do you do? Anyway, all right, we're gonna call this one.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I did nothing. I did nothing. We want to thank you all for listening to Look Late Nights podcast. We're on any streaming platform you can find. Please like and subscribe. Leave us 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Always online at looklatenightscom, youtube.com/looklatenight's. We got a Patreon, patreon.com/looklatenight's. All the stuff you can't hear, secret shows, extra episodes, stuff that didn't make the cut, merch. You support us, we support you. And we out. Peace.